Ball back to the top, and then Charles plays that lane. That's the second deflection and the second fast break score.
Well, the round of applause is for Maurice Cheeks, the former Philadelphia 76er, who's checked into the lineup for the Atlanta Hawks. Barkley with the board. Sixers trail by 3. Wilkins now 0 of 4. Dawkins.
You must honor Charles. Anytime that he puts the ball down on the floor, because of his strength, he's dangerous to go all the way. Now, this is that quick trap. Anytime they score, because Minute is in the back, they're going to come at you with the trap, and then they will match up.
Philadelphia on a 6-0 run, but on that trap, they still clogged the middle, and Minute did not come out as far as Bobby Weiss would want him to, as Maurice Cheeks answers that.
That old-timer has done that a few times in this building.
You had the greatest line, though. You said that before the game, you have more warm-ups and jerseys in your closet than anybody in the NBA.
He's a lot of fun. All he does is come out. He's a very professional person. You never hear any complaining about him to any players or in the newspapers. All he does is he just executes, that's all.
Emil Robinson said he is a better coach than a player as Hawkins takes it inside.
Now that is an explosion. From the corner, head fake, one bounce, and he laid that up.
Maurice Cheeks really helps you by not hurting you, and that is what he's done for Atlanta this year. That's a third player that has slipped on that side of the court.
Yeah, but that's because of the humidity in the building here. Oh, baby.
Blair Rasmussen just stood there, but it was enough to make Charles Barkley miss the jam.
That's right. How about Charles missing him, though? You know, that took a lot of talent just to miss him. Loose ball foul on Charles.
That'll be Barkley's first personal. And at the conclusion of tonight's game, Hubie Brown and I will be selecting the Budweiser player of the game. Ogman back into the lineup for Atlanta. Dominique Wilkins will take a seat on the bench. Ogman wears number 2, as does Greg Anthony in New York, Larry Johnson in Charlotte. And that is because that was Jerry Tarkanian's number, believe it or not, at Fresno State. And they're doing it in honor of him.
Now, Atlanta's keeping a big man at the top of the circle, see, but Barkley can play him in this trap, and that allows Minute to still stay low and just cover a guy in the corner.
Willis can't get a hand on it after the Rasmussen miss.
Nice pass.
Pass inside. Hawkins no place to go. Almost turns it over. Anderson for 3.
Now, Philadelphia, they have 4 guys who can launch the threes, and they all have range. And we mean Anderson, Dawkins, Hawkins, and you also have Barkley in that category.
Good defense by Willis as he is now on Barkley. Want to give 23 on the shot clock. Here's the success from the three-point land.
Now off the bench, another guy in here is Mays, who's a free agent that they've picked up, and they're very, very happy. Look at that. They shoot 36%. That's outstanding.
Hawkins triple pumps, and then he drains it.
Percy Hawkins is dynamite down on that baseline. When he was in college at Bradley, when he led the nation in scoring, that's where he scored a ton of points.
First Philadelphia lead as Blair Rasmussen's shot kisses the shot clock, and it'll belong to Philadelphia with 24.1 left in the first. There is our score.
I remember we talked about this afternoon. We asked Bobby Weiss, we said, listen, how are you going to attack that half-court trap? He says, well, we want the shots from the corner, and we want to get the ball into the middle. Right now, there are too many shots going up from outside. So with Minute in there, it has been to the advantage of Philadelphia.
Final 10 seconds of the first. Dawkins looks over at Lynham. Stops, pops, doesn't get it. And as the horn sounds, Stacey Ogman throws it up into the stands, but we have played 12 minutes at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Hawks led by 9 at one point, but they find themselves trailing by 1. Quarter number 2 yet to come. Just about to start quarter number 2. There is our score. Now, if you don't think Manute Bol means a lot to this Philadelphia team, last year when he was on the floor, opponents shot 42%. When he was not on the floor, 51%. Here is tonight.
Tonight he's just doing a great job. See, as long as Atlanta continues to keep that center up above the top of the circle, and all he has to do is worry about a guy in the corner, he's in good shape because he's forcing you to hit that long jump shot.
Jason Williams, number 55, the second-year pro out of St. John's, is checked in the lineup. Hawkins playing a lot of minutes. No shot. We have a foul. That'll be on Ramil Robinson. That'll be his second personal.
But see, in games like this, Hawkins and Barkley, because it's a big game, they'll get in that 40 minutes. And what I like is that they are clearing out the side and allowing Hawkins to establish that he can beat these guys off the dribble.
And there is Theron Mays, number 25, the 6'3" rookie out of Florida State. Anderson now has 4.
They're at the top of their game when Ron Anderson can come in because he's a slasher off the dribble, and you must play him out high because of the three-point shot.
We've got a whistle and a trip. Sasha Volkov, Alexander Volkov, number 8 into the lineup. Dominique Wilkins, who is 0 of 4 in that first quarter, will take a breather. And Dwayne Farrell comes in for Atlanta, wearing number 33, the fourth-year pro out of Georgia Tech, and Ramil Robinson will sit down.
Now, this is a critical time for Atlanta. You have your second unit out there. Now, they have their second unit, but they're keeping Hawkins on the floor for the scoring.
The foul was on Jason Williams. The ball belongs to Atlanta. That was a pretty good hustle by Dwayne Farrell.
Well, I like the quickness of both teams, Ron. They're really up for this. Both ball clubs. The defense has been quick. The rotations, everyone is challenging.
For Atlanta, now the scores on the floor right now would have to be Rasmussen and probably Stacey Augmon. But really, who's going to step forward for them now and take the shot?
Well, that's what we said. It's their second unit. It's a scrambling unit. But they're relying on Rasmussen to hit that perimeter shot along with Cheeks with this drift.
But the second unit had quite a comeback against Boston earlier this year. Augmon takes his baseline. What a move! He doesn't get it. Rasmussen is there for the foul.
That was Hawkins. That was Hersey Hawkins. That was not Manute Bol up there above the rim.
He got up. Hawks down by 1. 4 seconds inside of 11 minutes in the second quarter. Williams playing with strep throat. Stepped down the line. Ball belongs to Atlanta.
And Jimmy Lyon likes Jason Williams. They picked him up in a trade from Phoenix. He did not report to Phoenix when they drafted him. He's out of St. John. He gave him a good low post game last year. Showed that he has talent.
He's got a big smile on his face now because Sasha Volkov is forearming him every time he goes by. The fans let Stacey Augmon know he let an air ball go.
Got a great first step.
Here comes Augmon.
Contact. See, but nobody's back. No one's back.
Cheeks takes it in strong, but he is fouled on the play by Mays.
This is the only negative I think that Hersey Hawkins has in his game, and that is when he goes down in there and gets fouled, he has a tendency, if it's not called, then he's not running back. And right now, he is not coming back on this defensively. Good, strong move, but more important, a very good foul, not allowing Cheeks to get the basket and a possible three-point play.
Wiggins comes in. Hawkins sits down as we look at Maurice Cheeks, who has played over 1,020 games, which, in case you're wondering, that is 34 college basketball seasons based on a 30-game season. That is a lot of basketball.
Over his career, Maurice Cheeks is an excellent foul shooter, and to see him miss 2 is a rare sight. Here the Hawks are in a half-court trap now. This will be interesting.
Williams throws it right into the hands of a kind of an orange and yellow shirt. Here comes Volkov as Augmon on the left. He'll take it in strong with the left hand over Bol.
The only time you leave your feet against the trap is to shoot the basketball.
That's right.
They're right back. Yeah, they're in there. See, they're big and they're quick. And now they take the trap off and they're matched up man-to-man.
Well, no, if you got their offense, only 15 on the shot clock. We're down to 6 now.
You have to think in this game tonight. Look out.
Cheeks has Augmon on the right, dishes off to Stacey, and he doesn't get it, but we have a foul.
In the early going of this quarter, we've only played 2.5 minutes. The difference between the two units, everything for Philly is a fadeaway jump shot. Atlanta taking the ball strong to the basket. That's the reason why they're getting on the foul line.
Here's what Stacey Augmon has done as a rookie and where he ranks among other rookies. And those aren't bad numbers.
No, but see, he's struggling right now. You see where he's in there with the minutes and the point, doing a nice job. But he struggles on the line. He's only shooting 60%.
7 points, 3 steals tonight for the rookie from UNLV. The Hawks back up by 2 with 9:25 left in the second.
Yeah, I like this. This is really good. They're making a second unit adjust.
Anderson over the flying Alexander Volkov comes up short. What a pass inside Augman. A little bit too long. Philadelphia has it.
See, with Volkov and Augman in there and Farrell, you have 3 guys who can put the ball down on the floor along with Cheeks to keep driving and penetrating and making it happen.
Rasmussen puts up the hand. There's Ball high over his hand. Can't get it. Wiggins tracks it down.
Yeah, but you see, he can't hold the ball in that hand.
And his hands aren't good to begin with. Anderson goes in strong, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Blair Rasmussen.
Yeah, well, Rasmussen, he challenged that one. He went right over to the referee that time, Bruce Alexander, and said, listen, why me? I was standing still that time. He dropped his shoulder right into me. Now watch as his shot goes up. You're going to see him, as he gets the ball here now, he's having trouble. He can't elevate. Now they hit him. He got hit twice on that release. And people are on him because every time he gets the basketball, they want him to score. And if he does shoot up anything, you know, that is not a perfect release, the people get on him unmercifully here in this building. They have a tendency to forget the big plus factor he is for them defensively.
Jimmy Lanham's always saying that. I'm tired of telling people how good he is for us. Anderson gets them both. What a trade for Philadelphia back in October of '88, getting Anderson for Everett Stevens. Quite a steal for Philadelphia. Pressure by the 76ers. Ramil Robinson back into the lineup. Cheeks out for the Hawks. Atlanta has it. Dominique Wilkins also back in.
Back in the 70s and the 80s, when our teams used to always press and trap, we would say, if you get them to take that jump shot from the corner, that is our primary objective. Get them to shoot the long range. They're not going to beat us over a long period of time shooting on the perimeter.
Robinson now with 8. He averages 14 on the year, and the Hawks back up by a pair. Mays, Robinson looked for some help, and he got it from Volkov. Williams has his shot blocked by Farrell. 4-on-1. Bowles the man to beat. To Dominique. He loses the handle, and then Wiggins knocks it out.
He would have been better off going to his left that time.
We've got a technical, too.
Oh, yeah.
Technical foul on Theron Mays. He said to Billy Oakes, I didn't say anything.
Foul has been assessed to Theron Mays. Dominique Wilkins will shoot the technical.
So Dominique Wilkins, who is yet to score 0-4 from the floor, will try to get his first points in the game, and he does.
Will Bill Dixon.
Now you're the coaching staff with Atlanta. You're right in this ball game. You're 3 points up right now. It's seesawing back and forth, and your main weapon has yet to crease. Now you know he's going to get his points here tonight.
Well, quickly, Jimmy Lynham's going to give Mays a seat on the bench to think about the tee as Dawkins comes back in.
Also, he didn't finish. He had a couple of real strong moves to the basket, but he didn't get fouled, and he didn't finish the play.
Volkov for 3. Boy, he drained that one. He is 2 of 6 now from three-point land this year, and the Hawks up by 6. Led by as many as 9 as Kevin Willis will check back in for Atlanta. Gilliam for Philadelphia. Barkley also back in for Philadelphia.
When you think about it, we said at the top this would be a shootout between Barkley and Wilkins, and neither guy has 5 shots.
That's right.
It's tough to get on the markers if you can't get any shots.
Quite the soothsayers there. Hawks by 6, 7:40. Anderson, the running J, doesn't go down. Farrell kept it alive.
2-on-1.
Robinson, quick crossover drill, but right. Too late. He had Dominique on the right side and had one too many dribbles.
Decisions. Always give up the basketball when the guy up ahead is a slasher and can score. Don't keep the ball. See, that ball should have been right there. Wilkins would have had a dunk all the way, and Philadelphia would have allowed him to go in uncontested. But by keeping the ball for the extra dribble, you allow the defense to recover.
Instead, Atlanta has it out. Robinson on Dawkins.
Nice pass.
Farrell for 2. Doesn't get it. He does get it. I thought that was going to be short.
Atlanta moving the ball. Very pretty tonight. Making the extra pass. Finding the guys in the corner.
Philadelphia wants a timeout as Atlanta is now on a 13-2 run. Quarter number 3. Hawks led by as many as 13 in that first half. Baseline jumper won't go down. Here comes Robinson, and once again Atlanta with a 4 on about 3. Shackelford